Alright, this is going to be one take, so hopefully I don't screw up, right? Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of Vita games here. I think it's in the upper 20s. I'm going to unbox a couple, or open, I guess. These are just extra cases, just in case. I mean, these black ones are from GameStop because they don't have the blue ones. So, and some of these are generic blue ones. And some of them I printed the cover out, but they didn't turn out too good. So, the games I have are, we've got Mod Nation Road Trip, Little Big Planet, PS Vita, really good game. MLB, The Show, I think it's 2012. I don't play this one too much. It's more of just to have and collect. But it's not a bad game. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. This is a really good game. High frame rate, too. 60 FPS solid. Now, I haven't printed out a cover for this one yet, but this one is Madden 13. I think this one's getting a little expensive now on Amazon. I believe it's $70 right now from Sony. Like I said, I printed these off, some of them, because these are used. Hot Shots Golf, World Invitational. It's a Hot Shots Golf game. It's good. Nothing wrong with it. Resistance, Burning Skies. Despite the bad reviews, that I think it's a really good game. So, nothing wrong there. We've got Mortal Kombat. Really high FPS game. Luminous, Electronic Symphony. This is the game that I'm going to be opening up. This is also another game I'm going to be opening up, and this is the only other one. Smart As. It's like a game I had on the DS a long time ago. Got Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. It's really good. Lego Chima, Laval's Journey. It's kind of interesting. I don't think they did this off of a movie or anything, so it's actually a good game. We've got Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Comes with 2 and 3. It's pretty good. Little Deviants. I picked this up for like $3 at GameStop. It's good, especially for the price. It's really good. I would pick it up. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, another really good game, and I think it's a high FPS game. No frame rate drops I've noticed yet. Really good story so far. Unit 13, really good FPS, first-person shooter. And, of course, I talk about FPS is frames per second too, so you might get me confused when I say FPS because some of them aren't first-person shooters. But I used to play PC, so I get FPS mixed up. But that's a good game. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, also a really good game. Especially it's a good port too. Freedom Wars. This one's a really good game. It's like Monster Hunter. It's very similar. It's really good. You should try it. We've got Putty Squad. I didn't even know this game existed until I went to GameStop and got it. But it's interesting. It's weird. It's different. And I think it might be a collectible eventually. Rayman Legends. Really good Rayman game. Really good. It's got really vibrant colors. I believe... Looks like this is another empty case I accidentally left out. Uncharted Golden Abyss. It's a really good game. It's a launch title, but really good. It's very, very, very similar to the console. Excuse me, I burped there for a second. Alright, Killzone Mercenary, another really good game. And this is an FPS, and it has high FPS. So, good first-person shooter, frames per second are pretty good. Now, I've got the PS Vita Slim, and this is a Nyko Power Grip I bought with it. I've got that. And I have the PS Vita 1000 as well, right here. If I had to pick between the two, they're really not that different. I mean, they really aren't. The screen, I mean, if you hold them side by side, you can tell, but they're separate. I can't tell. I mean, I can clearly tell this one's more vibrant next to this one, but it's really not that bad. And the battery life of this one is just crazy compared to this one. My old Vita, I can get maybe 4 hours out of. This one I can get maybe 8. So, it's double the battery life. The only thing bad about this one is I have bigger hands. So, as you can see, I have pretty big hands. it does feel more comfortable to hold the old one if I'm just holding the Vita. So there's that to take and play too. But I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, as you can see, it's charging right now from the Nyko grip. So with the Nyko grip on it and that, I can get like 15 hours of gameplay out of it. So let me open up these games real quick. I don't think I'm going to be playing the Smart As one as much. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Luminous first. I don't know if anything comes with it or not, so I'm not really sure about that. So if there's any packets, because you know how the Vita games are, if you own some of them or bought some, they don't really come with anything. So I didn't mean to get this because I've seen good reviews on it. Yeah, so it doesn't come with anything. Just the game, which is, I mean, that's not bad. It's expected. This is what the back looks like. So it's a music game from what I've heard, and it was on the PSP as well, different version. So I believe. I mean, don't hold that against me, but I'm not sure about that. And the Smart As game, I'd like to try a couple times just to see how smart it says I am, or I guess how dumb it says I am too. So, or what I need to work on according to its, games. Yep. So it doesn't come with anything; it just comes with the cartridge, right there. This is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. So those are those two games, and after I open those, I think it makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 physical games. I have some games coming. I have Reality Fighters, Soul Sacrifice, and Disney Infinity 2.0 I got with the stand for only like $20. So the base for the figures. Yeah, that was my collection, I guess, so far. And they're really not expensive. The Vitas aren't expensive themselves, but when I'm buying games, I mean, I'm only 16 years old and I'm about to buy a car, and I still had money to buy, if I stack all these up, I mean, I'm kind of, happy I got all these, and, these, there's extra just in case, excuse me. So I think each one of these games, there might be a couple that I spent 20 on, but that was brand new, like Need for Speed was 20, Metal Gear Solid was 20, stuff like that, but a lot of them, like 90% of them, I bought $10 or less. So, really good deal. And then there was a really good deal I got from somebody. I bought 5 games for $20. Each game went for at least 20. So, online. So, really good deal. I think the Vita is something that people should start to collect for, because I don't know if it's going to turn around. It might not, but it's a pretty good system. It's very, very underrated. So I also got this case right here. It's the one that you can carry, I think, 16 games with, but I have some memory cards at the end there, just in case. I don't really need them, but because most of my games are physical. Because I prefer physical games so I can actually hold it. Not so much for the resale. My friend, he also collects them. He says he prefers them just so he can resell them if he wanted to. But I like to, hold it, keep it on a shelf, if that makes any sense. So that's my Vita collection. If you guys have anything to recommend for me, that'd be great. So just put it in the comments. Like it, dislike it. I mean, this is my collection. I'm happy to have it. So I hope you guys start collecting on the Vita. It's a really fun system. It's great. It's really great for kids too. There's a lot of titles. There's so many titles. The biggest thing talked about the Vita is that there aren't any games. There is a ton. I mean, these are just the games I picked up easy and cheap. The ones that I just found from some, like I said, 5 games for $20 just around here. And I'm a small town, I'm in a small town of 7,000 people, so it's pretty easy for me to find games. It should be fairly easy to find games in general. So this is my collection. If you guys have any recommendations or anything, that'd be great. So just put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Maybe subscribe. I'll probably make some more videos. Maybe going over those games I just opened, or just a more in-depth review over them. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.